Orlando clearance, good morning. Southwest 3193, gate 121. Boeing 737-700 requesting IFR clearance to Southwest Florida International. And we have information Quebec.
Southwest 3193, cleared to Fort Myers via the push on 4 departure, then is filed climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 20010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.4, squawk 1713. Expect runway 36 right.
All right, we're cleared to Fort Myers via the Portion 4 departure. Initial clearance to 5,000 feet, expecting flight level 20010 minutes after departure. Squawking 1713, departure on 119.4, and expecting runway 36 right departure for Southwest 3193.
Southwest 3193, read back correct.
And for Southwest 3193, what arrival and approach can we expect in Fort Myers?
We're here to make sure you're
Southwest 3193, expect a 56 arrival on RNAV, approach to runway 24 at Fort Myers.
Your seats according to your
Expecting Shippy 6 and RNAV 24 in Fort Myers, Southwest 3193. Thanks.
checked bags fly free. So pack that extra pair of shoes. If you need any help, just holler for any of us. Let's get this show on the runway, y'all.
Orlando ground, good morning. Southwest 3193 at gate 121, ready for the push and start.
Southwest 3193, push and start approved, tail south.
Push and start approved, tail facing south, Southwest 3193.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine number 2.
Cabin attendants, arm doors and cross-check. Welcome aboard Southwest Airlines Flight 3193. We are headed to Southwest Florida International Airport with an estimated flight time of 35 minutes, even if you fly often. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tab into the buckle. Tighten by pulling the strap and release by lifting the buckle flap. Keep your seatbelt fastened when the sign is on.
Parking brake set.
Flight.
Waiting your
Laptops must be
confirmation for a
stowed
good engine
securely.
start.
Smoking and e-cigarettes are prohibited
Starting
on
engine
board
number 1.
speeds, including lavatories. Floor lighting guides to exits, which are clearly marked. There are 4 exits on this Boeing 737-700. Nearest exit may be behind you. Leave belongings behind in evacuation and follow crew instructions immediately. If any electronic device, including power banks, becomes hot or shows damage, notify crew immediately. Safety card has full details. Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines.
2 good starts, clear to disconnect. Ground Southwest 3193, airside 2, requesting taxi with information Quebec.
Southwest 3193, runway 36 right taxi via Hotel 2, Golf, Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo 10.
Taxi runway 36 right via Hotel 2, Golf Foxtrot Charlie Bravo 10, Southwest 3193. I'm ready for the departure briefing, please.
No conflicting traffic.
Start approved. Frontier Flight 2250.
We'll be departing from runway 36
American 2314, cross runway 36 right.
with an initial climb clearance to 5,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile with a left turn to heading 205, intercepting Fushun, climbing to flight level 200. Weather at departure shows no significant weather expected en route. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before B1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After B1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 140 knots. VR is 145 knots. V2 is 150 knots. Flaps 1, DTO 2, flex 50 degrees C. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Just some corrections for you there. It's actually going to be a flaps 1 takeoff. Derated takeoff 1 with a flex temperature of 58 degrees Celsius. And so that gives us a V1 of 129er. We're rotating at 130. V2 is 132.
Runway 35 left taxi via Charlie 1. Juliet
So just that
2,
correction,
Juliet,
there is some
Golf,
weather
Hotel
obviously
1,
in the
Golf,
areas you
Hotel
can
10,
see.
Hotel Southwest
And we don't
2779er.
currently anticipate any heavy turbulence, but let's keep an eye out for that. But the clouds are pretty high. There's only a 35-minute flight, so we'll probably keep the cabin seated given the weather situation and just a short duration of the flight. I'll let Mason know as soon as it's safe to begin any potential cabin service. And we do have an altitude restriction. You need to cross I believe it's Blossom at or below 7,000 feet. We'll probably request an unrestricted climb, but I would anticipate we'll be cleared to our cruising altitude of 20,000 before we reach Blossom based on recent experience.
Got it, Marsh. I'll request an unrestricted climb to our cruising altitude of 20,000 feet before we reach Blossom.
Orlando departure, Southwest 3193, requesting clearance for an unrestricted climb to flight level 200 prior to reaching Blossom. Southwest 3193, climb and maintain flight level 200.
All right, cleared to flight level 200, Southwest 3193, thanks. And given the departure procedures here, which will take us out to the north and then out to the west and back south again, should get a pretty good view of the entire city of Orlando, including, I'm assuming, Disney. So we'll be on the lookout for that unless our view is obscured by the cloud cover.
Sounds like a great view, Marsh. Let's keep an eye out for Disney as we head out.
Just so you know, I've got the weather radar on my side, as well as the traffic.
Got it, Marsh. Weather radar and traffic are on your side.
And I did not account for wet speeds in the takeoff performance calculations because, to my knowledge, the ground is dry at this point.
Got it, Marsh. The ground is dry, so no need to account for wet speeds in the takeoff performance calculations.
Orlando Tower, good morning, Southwest 3193 on Bravo 10, holding short, runway 36 right, ready for departure.
Southwest 3193, Orlando Tower, runway 36 right, hold short, mentor on the runway.
Holding short, Southwest 3193.
Southwest 3193, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 36 right, Southwest 3193.
Southwest 3193, runway 36 right, wind 020 at 14, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 36 right, applied runway, heading Southwest 3193. Stabilize, Toga.
Runway 36 right remaining. 1,700 feet.
Takeoff power set.
Holding short at runway 18 left, Delta 954.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rating. You're up.
Southwest 3193, contact departure.
Contacting departure, Southwest 3193. Departure, good morning, Southwest 3193 out of 2000, climbing flight level 200 on the SID.
Southwest 3193, Orlando departure, radar contact, climb and maintain present heading, vectors to back, then on course.
Climbed and maintain present heading, vectors, facts, Southwest 3193. What's up?
Southwest 3193, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 3 miles, same altitude, mentor.
Climbing flight level 200, Southwest 3193.
Enter 5 Echo November, contact Miami Center on 134.35.
Over to Miami Center on 134.35, enter 5 Echo November.
There's 10,000 feet.
Dear guests, now that we are comfortably on our way, feel free to use your approved electronic devices in flight mode. Our cabin service will be starting shortly, so sit back, relax, and let us take care of you. Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines.
Pilot engaged.
Contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0.
Off to Jacksonville Center on 134.0, Southwest 3193. Standard altimeter set. Jacksonville Center, howdy, Southwest 3193 out of flight level 180, climbing flight level 200.
Southwest 3193, Jacksonville Center, good morning. Southwest 3193, contact Miami Center on 126.525.
Miami Center, good morning, Southwest 3193 with you, flight level 200.
The crew will begin the snack and beverage service. Be sure to try our
Southwest
famous
3193,
Southwest
Miami
baked
Center, good
pretzels
morning.
or the refreshing Southwest lemonade, favorites among our travelers. After the service, selected items from the Southwest Airlines shop will be available for your browsing pleasure. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us.
Hi, Mason, just to let you know, we're actually going to begin our descent in the next 3 minutes. and looks like we'll be on the ground in approximately 24 minutes. I know you're aware from the beginning this is going to be a very short flight, so please use your discretion in continuing the cabin service.
Understood, Captain Marsh. We will begin wrapping up cabin service promptly and prepare the cabin for descent.
Just to let you know, it may be obvious, but given the rough air we've encountered thus far, the weather in Fort Myers, and the short duration of the flight, we're going to keep the fasten seatbelt signs on for the duration of the flight.
Captain, we will keep the fasten seatbelt signs on for the remainder of the flight and adjust service accordingly.
Envoy 3389, contact Jacksonville Center on 128.425.
128.425 for Envoy 3389.
West 3193, about 4 minutes ago, an aircraft near you reported light continuous turbulence between flight level 100 and flight level 190.
Yeah, we copy the PIREP Southwest 3193, thanks. Southwest 3193 requesting descent.
Southwest 3193, descend via Shifty 6 to 3000 into Fort Myers, altimeter 29908.
Descending via the Shifty 6 into Fort Myers at 3,000 feet. Altimeter 29908, Southwest 3193.
76, contact Houston Center on 132.175.
132.175, see ya. American 2076.
Miami Oceanic Center, Delta 1399, flight level 270.
We've just begun our descent.
1399, radar contact.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant Mason speaking. We have just begun our descent into Fort Myers. Please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions, and all carry-on items are stowed safely. Thank you for flying with us today, and we'll be on the ground shortly.
Southwest 3193, contact Fort Myers approach on 119.75.
Contacting Fort Myers approach on 119.75, Southwest 3193. Fort Myers approach, good morning, Southwest 3193 out of 16,000, descending 3,000 on the Shifty 6 into Fort Myers.
Southwest 3193, Fort Myers approach. Good morning, Fort Myers, altimeter 29908. Expect the ILS runway 6 approach into Fort Myers. And have you got information, Juliet?
All right, we're expecting the ILS 6 approach into Fort Myers with information, Juliet, Southwest 3193. Descend and maintain 2,400 Southwest 3193. We're encountering quite a bit of turbulence. Just make sure everyone stays seated.
Copy, Captain Marsh. We will ensure all passengers remain seated and the cabin stays secure during this turbulence.
Reducing speed 160 for the 220 Southwest 3193.
Southwest 3193, resume normal speed, no traffic and trail.
Resume normal speed, Southwest 3193.
Southwest 3193, vectors for the ILS, runway 6 approach. Southwest 3193, 7 miles from Selbo, turn right heading 035, descend and maintain 1,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS, runway 6 approach.
Right heading 35, descend and maintain 1,500 until established on the localizer for ILS 6 approach, Southwest 3193. Left one.
Southwest 3193, contact Fort Myers Tower on 128.75 at Selbo.
Contacting tower on 128.75 at Selbo, Southwest 3193. You're down. Fort Myers Tower, good morning, Southwest 3193, ILS 6, approach short final.
Southwest 3193, Fort Myers Tower, Roger, continue approach.
Continue approach, Southwest 3193.
Southwest 3193, runway 6, wind 040 at 9 are cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 6, Southwest 3193. One white, two reds correcting.
500. 400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Brakes one, holding, not giving us much deceleration as expected.
at Foxtrot 3 if able. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Welcome to Fort Myers, folks. Did you know this city is home to the Edison and Ford Winter Estates? Thomas Edison and Henry Ford sure knew how to pick a sunny spot to relax. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach the final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying Southwest Airlines.
Fort Myers ground, good morning, Southwest. 3193, clear of runway 6. Requesting taxi to the gates.
Southwest 3193, taxi to gate 8 by Foxtrot Golf 1, good day.
Taxiing gate Delta 8 via Foxtrot Golf 1, Southwest 3193.
Delta 1089er ready to taxi.
Delta 1089er, runway 6 taxi by Golf Foxtrot 1.
Runway 6 taxi via Golf 2, Foxtrot 1, Delta 1089er.
Passengers to boarding siren.
taxi via Alpha 5, Alpha, Alpha 1.
Runway 6 taxi via Alpha 5, Alpha, Alpha 1, Mall 67 Delta.